What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Game Night YouTube channel. In today's video, guys, we're doing a playthrough of Mini Moons by Diego Terran and Natasha Kononenko. Dudes, it has been a while since I have played Mini Moons, and I am super excited to have this on the table again. I absolutely love this game. It is a Mint Tin game, and you guys know by now how fond I am of Mint Tin games, and I absolutely love Mini Moons. I have plenty of playthroughs on the channel. I also have a tutorial on the channel from like almost a year ago. It's probably 9, 10, 11 months ago or something like that at this point for Mini Moon. So be sure to check that out if you want to learn the ins and outs and all the rules of how to play the game, or just hang around in this video and I'm sure you'll pick up on it pretty quickly as I do a full playthrough of the game. So we're going to set the tin off to the side and give you a quick little synopsis of the game. Essentially, we are like a little scientist that was floating around space in his spaceship with his 5 kitty cats, in this case 6 kitty cats, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got this special rare cat over here that hopefully we're going to be able to rescue. And our ship explodes and our cats and us go flying out into space and we all land on these moons. And so we're trying to fly around on the moons in our little like evacuation spacecraft here that we have to search for our cats and try to rescue them and, you know, bring them all back home essentially. So that is our goal, guys. So we're going to get all of the cards shuffled up. So we've got, like I said, we've got the 6 cats here. We've got the special one, Yaris. It's like an alien cat. It doesn't have powers, but it seems happy to make some new friends. So I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best to save all the cats. So I'm going to shuffle up the other 5. And we'll put Yaris on the bottom as the final cat that we're going to save. Then we'll shuffle up the technology cards. Like so. And our little dude here is pretty lucky that he's got an extra like evacuation spacecraft here to save his cats with. Otherwise, he'd be out of luck. So I'm going to shuffle up these, and then we're going to get one at random. So we'll just take the top one. And we got TNT. It says that we can discard it to get all of the minerals from a mine, or we can discard it to gain 1 mineral. Cool. So we're going to put that over this way in our inventory. We'll put the rest of the technology cards here. Then we're going to shuffle up the the environment cards here, I think they're called, or exploration cards. The moon cards. We'll get those nice and mixed. Nice. And then we're going to build out our moon. So since we're starting here on the first node with 2 small moons, there's going to be 6 cards on each moon here. There we go. So we'll get those set up. I also am like loving the playmat. It is so freaking cool. It's amazing. There we go. Nice, and then we'll set up this second moon over this way. Cool, yeah, I really like how it's got the moons like on the mat, so you can just sort of line up the cards with the moon. Very convenient. There we go, good enough. And we'll put the other cards over this way. And then we got these little tiny mineral cards here. And I even have them sleeved. I'm gonna shuffle them up. And I know people are probably gonna ask, so I'll spare you having to leave a comment. These little mini cards are these micro cards rather, are sleeved with the same sleeves that I use for the mini cards, which you can find on the Game Crafter's website. Just search mini card sleeves on the Game Crafter website. And then I just cut them in half. I put the cards in and then just cut them right in half. As you can see, they're the same exact width because it's literally just the bottom part of the card and then I just cut it in the middle. So that's how you can sleeve those if you want to. And I find it's a lot easier to shuffle these because these micro cards are especially difficult to shuffle, at least for me personally. And then also I get questions about this all the time. I think it's the most common question that I get is where I get the sleeves. If you want to get these Mint Tin sleeves, I get them from, it's a company called Sleeve Kings, and I get the 56 by 87 millimeter sleeves, and then I round the corners. You can either use scissors to round them, or you can get these little tools. Like I have a little tool that you put the corners in and you press down and it rounds them off for you. So you could get those. But yeah, Sleeve Kings, 56 by 87 millimeter sleeves for those. And then the mini sleeves from the Game Crafter for the mini cards. Cool. Okay, so we got all the moons set up. We got everything shuffled up and ready to go. We're starting with 2 fuel. We're starting with 11 energy, 19 oxygen, and no minerals. And then we got to pick a place to land on the moon. So I think I'm going to start over here on the left, and we're going to land right up here on the tippy top of the moon. And look at that. We found some supplies already as soon as we land. So the white cube is our ship, and the blue meeple is us. So we can either get a technology card, or we can gain 3 oxygen. Considering we're at full oxygen, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to get another technology card. So we snoop through the bag that we find, and there is a remote control in there. Call the ship to the current location, or we can trade it. We can discard it to gain a mineral. So that's cool. We're going to go ahead and put that over this way. So we've got like a little remote control to bring the ship straight to us, which is really good. Because of course you need the ship to fly between moons and between moon systems. And again, the goal is to make it all the way home. We don't have to find our cats, but that's kind of like a bonus. There's some achievements in the game. I don't have the card with me. I think it's actually in another tin over there. I keep all my like rule cards, my instruction cards from all my tin games that I sleeve in a separate tall tin because they won't all fit back in the tin. But yeah, there's a card I believe that has like achievements on it, but I always try to go for all of the cats. So we're going to try to go for all the cats, but the main goal is to make it home. But my main goal is to get all the cats and make it home. So we'll see. Cool. We're also playing on normal mode, not the hard mode. If you flip these cards over, there's a hard mode variant on the other side that even says hard mode right there. But we're going to play on the normal mode. Cool. There we go. Okay, awesome. Also, we have our little conversion aid chart right here that shows you how many minerals it takes to convert into each of the different things over here. Cool. Okay, so we got our technology card. It is now time to start exploring, guys. So we're going to have to spend 2 oxygen to move to unexplored moon cards. So we'll go ahead and flip over this one. And we found our first mine. So this mine has 3 available minerals. And we're on a small moon, so we need to roll 4s or better. So I'm going to spend 1 energy. And here we go, guys. Let's get to mining. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft lately, so let's see if my skills are gonna pay off here. They did not. They did not. We got a 1 and a 3. And you don't add the 2 dice together. It's just one or the other has to equal or exceed the number that we're going for. I'm going to try again. I'm going to spend another energy. We're going to try again, and we didn't get it again. Okay, we're gonna try again, guys. We got to get it eventually, right? We got a 50-50 shot here, and we're rolling 2 dice, so there we go. We got a 5 and a 2. We did get a 5. Oh, also, I forgot to set up the minerals. So now's a good time to do it, especially since we're mining. So there's supposed to be 5 minerals in each of these small moons. There we go. It's been a minute since I played this, guys. It has been a minute. Okay, so we're going to get 4 minerals. Let's go. Cool. So we're going to put that over this way. We'll put that right back on top of here. And we're going to get 4 minerals and go from 0 all the way up to 4. Nice. So of course, once we get to our ship, we can convert minerals into either oxygen, energy, fuel, or to get a cat treat. And you need the cat treats in order to rescue the cats. So we're going to take this down to a 2. I think I'm going to try again while we're here. So we're going to go down to 7. We're already getting pretty low on energy, which kind of sucks that we missed those first couple of rolls. We need a 4 better. And we got it again with a 5. So we're going to draw another one. And we get 3 minerals. So we're going to go from 4 up to 7. Nice. I missed this game, dude. I love mini moons. It's been too long since I've played this. There's too many games, guys. There's too many. When the channel first started out, I didn't have nearly as many games. So I got to play like the ones that I just love over and over and over again. And there's been so many new games. So to be fair, I do love most of the games that I play, but there's too many. There's too many. So it feels good to be able to get back to this. Let's go ahead and flip this to a 1. Also, now's probably a good time to mention it. One of the people that created the game, half of the creative team of Mini Moons, Diego, he also created Grim Grove, which I know many of you guys are aware of, which is a really cool VHS like horror game. And I really want to get back to that game too. It's just, that is a really tough game to make videos on because it's very difficult. And it's the kind of game that I want to just sit down for like a weekend and just play over and over and over again. So I do plan to have some more Grim Grove playthroughs coming out, but I'm starting to realize it might be too hard to actually beat the game on the channel, but I don't know, unless I stretch it out for like a really long time. Maybe you guys let me know down in the comments. Do you want to see that? Do you want to see my whole Grim Grove journey? Let me know down in the comments because I really want to play. And I like put off playing because I only want to make videos of it to share it with you guys. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below. I'm fine with either way. Cool. Okay. So I just rolled again. Did I get another one? Oof. I don't remember. No, yeah, okay, I got it, and I think I ticked this down, right? Yeah, I started talking, and I got ahead of myself, and my goldfish memory kicked in. We're going to go again, And if I make any mistakes, it's all good. If you want to let me know down in the comments, feel free. But if not, it's all good, guys. We're just chilling. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, we get a technology card. Nice. What do we get? A teleporter. Teleport. So if we discard this card, teleport to any moon card on the current moon, or we can discard it to gain a mineral. Okay, neat. So we've got a remote control to teleport the ship to us, and we've got a teleporter to teleport ourselves to any moon card on the current moon. Awesome. Okay, we mined out that mineral patch completely there. Nice. So now we're going to move on. Let's go ahead and spend 2 oxygen, and we're going to move here. And I had a feeling that's what it was going to be. I almost said it. I almost said, watch this be a cat cave. We don't have a treat. So we're going to have to go back to our ship soon and get a treat, and then we'll come back here and rescue this cat. Let's move again and go down to 13 oxygen. And nice, guys. This is good. We found another mine. This is how we're going to get minerals, so I love finding these. There we go. So this is the same mine, basically, as this one. It's got 3 available minerals, even though there's only 2 left. And then we need a 4 since we're on a small moon, and we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. We need a 4 or better. And we got it with the 6, getting lucky now. We get 2 minerals. Okay, so we're going to go from 7 up to 9. And we're going to go one more time, guys. Hopefully one more time. And mine out this last mineral from this moon. Oof, and we didn't get it. We rolled double 3s. I'm going to spend another energy. I really want that last mineral because I'd like to hollow out this moon too. We did not get it. Oh no, guys. We're going to spend it again. I am hollowing out this moon if it's the last freaking thing I do, dudes. Maybe I should have used the TNT. Okay, we got it with the 5. And we get another technology card. That is crazy. We get rations. We can discard this to gain 3 oxygen and a cat treat. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. We're going to discard this. We're going to gain 3 oxygen and a cat treat. So we're going to go from 13 up to 16. And we're going to gain the cat treat right here. Dude, that is incredible. And the moon is hollow. Also, I was supposed to tick this down. So now that we've hollowed out the moon, though, this is going to collapse. We can't get any more anyway, so it's all good. Now that the moon is hollow, it takes 1 less oxygen to move between cards. And since this card has already been revealed, it costs 0 instead of 1. So we're going to move back here, and we're going to rescue the cat from the cave. So we'll lure it out with the cat treat and see what's the first cat that we get. We get Zoe as the first cat. It's going to be so cool, too, for Diego and Natasha when they watch these videos. It's like their cats are in the, not even just when they watch the video. I mean, they made the game. It's just so cool that their cats are in the game. It's got to be cool. Like Zoe's probably chilling with them right now. You know what I mean? Well, it's really, really cool. So it says once per moon, you can teleport to the ship. That's amazing. That's like the teleporter, but just all the time. And we could do it once per moon. So that's amazing. Put Zoe down that way. Awesome. Cool. So, okay. So once per moon, we could teleport to the ship. That's really good. Do we want to search any more on this moon? I don't know. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go here because we can do it for free. And then we're going to go here because we can do it for free. And we're back at the ship. I want to get some more energy. I also want to get another cat treat. So we're going to spend 3 and go from 9 down to 6. And we're going to get a cat treat. We're also want to get some oil. So we're going to go from 6 down to 4 and get another oil to go up to 3 since you start with 2. And then I want some energy. And I think I'm going to spend all 4 of it to get 4 energy because you can trade 1 mineral for 1 energy. And we're going to go from 2 up to 6. We really need energy desperately. Okay, that's looking pretty good. We also have our TNT to blow up some mineral patches over here on this moon if we need to. I'm not sure if I even want to go to those. I mean, I may as well because there might be a cat cave there. So we're going to go snoop around. We're going to go from 16 to 14 and check right here. Oof, and that is not what you want to see. Our oxygen tanks are leaking. We can either lose 2 energy or 2 oxygen. I'm going to actually lose the oxygen. We can spend 2 minerals to get 3 oxygen, whereas you have to spend 1 mineral to get 1 energy. So oxygen's a little bit easier to come by. So we're going to go ahead and lose the 2 oxygen. I'm actually going to spend... oh, you know what? That actually only cost me 1 oxygen to move because we're on a hollow moon. So I'm going to take 1 back. And then we're going to move here. That's going to cost me 1. Hopefully I did that right. And it's a mineral patch. That's not what you want to see. Okay, we're going to use Zoe's ability. Or, you know, we don't even need to because we can move freely around the moon now. So we're going to go back to our ship. And I'm going to spend 1 oil, and we're going to take a short flight, and we're going to land over here on this moon. And there's a big hill right here. It says pay an extra oxygen to move to the left. So guess which way we're not going, guys. We're going to spend 2 oxygen, go from 12 down to 10, and we're going to go this way. And we found a telescope. Peek at 2 cards in the moon system. So let's peek at these 2 over here since they're furthest away, see if it's even worth going there. There is a mine that has 2 minerals available. That's okay, I guess. And what's right next to it? Oof. That mine is sandwiched between both of the hills that cost extra oxygen. We're probably not going to go there. I don't think I'm going to go there. Okay, I'm going to spend 2 more and go from 10 down to 8. And we're going to move right here, I think. Yep. Ooh, there we go. We found a little campfire. We can gain 3 energy or gain 2 oxygen. You know what? I'm going to gain the 3 energy. I'm going to gain the thing that's more. So we're going to go up to 9, even though we are getting kind of low-ish on oxygen. We're going to spend 2 oxygen, go down to 6. Ooh, we're actually very low on oxygen. Oh, dude, that's amazing. That's amazing. We found an oil tank. We get +1 oil. That's like my favorite card you can find. And +2 oxygen, which is amazing. There's no reason to go here because it's that hill. And, I mean, I guess we could maybe teleport here and then mine a little bit. That might be the way to go. So, and then we can use Zoe's ability to teleport back to the ship. Let's do that. So we're going to use the teleporter to teleport to any card on the current moon. So we're going to go bloop, here. There we go. So this is going to have 2 available minerals, and I'm tempted to blow it up with TNT, but I'm not going to do that. I want to save it for a juicy one, because when you use the TNT, you get all the minerals from a mine, so I want to use it on one that gives us like at least 3, you know what I mean? I think there might be some with 4 if I remember correctly, but yeah, I want to get some at least 3. Okay, so we need 3 or better. So we're going to go down to 8 energy, and we need a 3 or better. That's the good thing about this one, is it's easier to roll. Okay, we got a 1 and a 6, so we did manage to get it. So let's take this one over here. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. So that's big money right there, dude. We get 5. So we go from 0 up to 5 minerals. And we're going to try it one more time. We're going to take this down to a 1. It's got 1 left, so we're going to spend another energy. And we need 3 or better. Once again. And we got it, dude, with a 4 and a 5. So we're going to get to draw another one. Let's go here. And we get 3 minerals, and we go from 5 up to 8, like so. Nice. And that mine is collapsed, and it's mined out. And now we're going to use Zoe's ability once per moon, teleport to the ship. We're going to teleport right back to the ship, and then we're going to take a long flight to the next moon system, and it requires 2 fuel. So we're going to go from 3 down to 1, and we're going to fly to the next moon system that has a small moon and a large moon. Nice, guys. Okay, that was cool. That was cool. Let's go ahead and scoop all of these up. What are we looking like here? We're looking okay. We got like midway down our energy. We used like half of our energy, half of our oxygen. It's looking okay. It's looking all right. It could definitely be worse. We got pretty lucky finding that oil tank there at the end, that oil can. And we'll put the mineral cards back here, and we'll shuffle those up in just a moment. Let's get these shuffled up. Cool. So now we're going to get a small moon with 6 cards, and then we're going to get a big moon or a large moon that's going to have 8 cards. Also, I'm realizing too, we only found 1 cat cave then. It's not great. Can we not save all of them now? Oh, you know what? I don't know if we can save all of them now. No, we can't. No, we can't, because that sucks, because there's only 2 cat caves. So you'd have to, and there's 3 moon systems, so you'd have to find both cat caves at all 3 moon systems. So there's a little bit of RNG in there, a little bit of luck, which is cool. Because again, the goal is to make it all the way home, but yeah, it's an added bonus if you can save all of the cats, or as many cats as you can. Unfortunately, we're not going to save Yaris. We're not going to save the 6th cat in this playthrough. Okay, maybe next time. Okay, so we're going to go with the small moon over here on the left, like so. And we're going to go with the large moon over here on the right. And that one's going to have 8. This will have 8 cards. So there should be 2 left over. Nice. Okay, and then we're going to shuffle up the mineral cards as well and get those set up this time. So for the small moons, you put 5 minerals, and for the large moons, you put 7. Get these nice and mixed. Yeah, these sleeves on these micro cards help so much. So much. I've been playing my Minton game home a lot lately, and unfortunately, I can't fit the micro cards like this back into the tin sleeved with all the other cards sleeved, so I just opted to not sleeve them. And man, they're a pain to shuffle. So this is cool. Usually I overhand shuffle them. It's actually even easier to shuffle these overhand with the sleeves, which is cool. Okay, so we're going to get 5 here in the small moon, or this mini moon. And then on this large moon, we're going to get 7. There we go. Okay, and we're ready to go. We got a remote that can call the ship to us, and we got our TNT ready to go as well. Let's land on the small moon over here. We're going to go in the same spot, and would you look at that? We've got a big boy here. It's got 4. So we're going to go ahead and use the TNT, guys. This is exactly what I was talking about a little while ago. We can discard this to get all of the minerals from a mine. So it's got 4. We're going to blow it up with the TNT, and we're going to get 4 minerals, dude. Dude, TNT is insane. So we're going to get 4. We're going to go from 8 up to 12. We're going to get a technology card. Dude, we're about to make bank. An O2 tank. Dude, we can discard it to gain 4 oxygen and 2 energy. We're just going to go ahead and do that now. 4 oxygen. We go from 8 to 12. That is massive. And then 2 energy. We go from 7 to 9. My God, that card is insane. And then we get 2 more minerals. Literally, we get 2. So we go from 12 to 14. And then 1 more mineral card. And it is another technology card. Guys, we're loading up on technology. We found our scanner, because remember, our ship blew up and our stuff got blasted all over space that's landed on the moons. We can flip over 1 moon card per moon if we discard this. Or we can discard it to gain 1 mineral. You know what? We may as well. Let's just go ahead and use it. We're going to use the scanner. So we're going to flip over 1 mineral card per moon. Oh my God, that's a good one. And we'll flip over this one. That's not such a good one. We got to get that. That is amazing. And then before we leave this space, we're going to convert some minerals since we're here at our ship. So I want to get some more fuel. So it costs 2 per fuel. So we're going to go from 14 down to 12 to get a fuel. And you know what? I'm going to do it again. We're going to go from 12 down to 10 to get another fuel and go up to 3. And then I want some oxygen, so we can spend 2 to get 3 oxygen. So we're going to go from 10 down to 8, and we're going to go from 12 to 15. We're going to do that again. I'm going to spend 2 more and go from 8 down to 6, and we're going to get 3 more oxygen and go from 15 up to 18, just 1 shy of maximum. And then we've already got a cat treat. We may as well try to get a little bit more energy. So let's go from 6 down to 4. We'll spend 2. That'll get us 2 back up to max energy. And then we may as well just spend our last 4 minerals, 2 each, for 2 more fuel and go from 3 up to 5. My goodness, guys. We just went on a freaking shopping spree thanks to that TNT. That was amazing. Okay. That was a very lucrative mining operation there. Okay, cool. We're going to go ahead and explore. So we're going to spend 2 oxygen and go down to 16. And I'm going to head this way. And look at that, guys. Look at that. We're going to use the cat treat, lure out another kitty cat. And who do we get? Hopefully we can at least save the 5 original cats. We got Gnar. Once per moon system, peek at 2 cards of each moon. 2 of the exploration cards or environment cards of each moon. I forget if they're called exploration or environment. I think it's exploration. So let's go ahead and do that. So once per moon system, you can peek at 2 of those cards on each moon. So let's check over here and see if it's worth going all the way around. We've got a small mine over here. We might go there if we don't see any other mines, because I really want to get that card. What do we got here? We got another small mine. Okay, cool. So we know that we don't need to go there. Then we're going to peek over here. I usually start here and then go around. So I'm going to see if it's going to be worth going all the way around. That is a terrible card. It'll make you lose a fuel or 5 oxygen. We're not going here. And what's right behind it? A telescope that lets us peek. I'm probably not going to go there either. So we really don't need to go to these 2. We're going to land here and work our way around. We don't need to go those last 2 cards. Hopefully I remember that. This is my memory right here. You see, it says spend a goldfish. This is me. This is my memory right here. So hopefully I remember. Okay. We're good there. We got 2 of the cats. We got Gnar and Zoe. Let's freaking go, dude. We're going to spend 2 oxygen and we're going to go this way. And we also don't need to go there. Ooh, we might not even need to go there because we've got another mine right here. And this one, oh, you know what though? Zoe lets us teleport back to the ship. Once per moon, teleport to ship. And that's once per moon. Not moon system, but once per moon itself. So that's really good. Do I want to go for this? Because this is going to be 4 or better, and this is going to be 3 or better. I'm going to go for it. I think we can get it. We just need 1. So I'm going to spend 1 energy. We got energy freaking like crazy right now. We need 4 or better. And we got a 5 and a 6, dude. Let's freaking go. We get this 5 right here. Boom. 5 minerals. Let's go. I love this game, dude. This game is so good. This game is so fun. Okay, cool. So this goes down to a 2. But the moon is hollow, so it may as well just collapse because there's nothing left to do there. We got all the minerals. So now it's only going to cost 1 oxygen to move to unexplored cards. So I'm going to spend 1. And we're going to go here. And it is another mining patch. And we peeked at these 2 earlier. If you remember, they're both mining patches. Look at all the mining patches on this moon, guys. That is insane. That is crazy, dude. I don't know if I've ever seen that. That is so cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna peace out, man. We're gonna use Zoe's ability to teleport to the ship. And we're gonna go to the ship. And then we're gonna take a short flight, spend 1 fuel, and over here to this moon. And what do we got? Oh man, cool. This is how we started out the run. So we can either get a technology card or 3 oxygen. You know what? I kind of want to get a technology card, guys, but 3 oxygen is really good. Ooh. There's one technology card that like gives you, it's like a bag of goodies, or is it the rations? No, I think it's like a bag of goodies that like gives you multiple things. Am I misremembering? How many cards are left? 4, so we got a 25% chance to get it. 75% chance to not get it. I'm pretty sure there's another scanner, and I think there's another teleporter. I might just get the 3 oxygen. Getting oxygen is actually really good. We're going to get the 3 oxygen and go up to 16. Yeah. Okay. Then we're going to spend 2 oxygen and go down to 14, and we're going to go this way. And, oh, that sucks. Pay an extra oxygen to move this way. That sucks, dude. Okay, well, we got to do it. So we're going to spend 3. I'm glad I picked up that 3 oxygen now. And we're going to go this way. And I remember, we don't have to go to those last 2. Oh, amazing, dude. We found a little campfire here. We can gain 2 oxygen or 3 energy. Usually I like to go for the 3 energy, but we would only really get 1. So I'm going to get the 2 oxygen. And you know what? We're about to move this way. So we gain the 2 oxygen and then we spend it to move. And oh my, guys, we are getting so lucky. We gain a fuel. We're up to 5. And we gain 2 oxygen, which I'm going to use to move this way. And we got another little hill. It's going to cost an extra oxygen to move back where we came from. I'm going to spend 2 more and go down to 9 and hope that we find the cat cave here. We need the cat cave. We didn't get it. Dang, dude. We're not going to get all 5 of the cats. That sucks. And you don't need to get the 6th cat. It's kind of just like a bonus thing. I like to go for it, obviously. But yeah, we're not even going to get 5 cats now, unfortunately. So we're going to try to save as many as we can. There is a mine shaft here. So we're going to go, or a little mining patch here. So we're going to go ahead and do it, man. We're going to do it. We're going to spend an energy. I love the mining in this game. It's really fun. I love drawing the cards and seeing what you get. Let's go ahead and roll. Oh, by the way, we're on a big moon, so we need a 5 or better, and we did get it. We got a 5 and a 3, so I'm not going to get that one. Let's get the one right in the middle. It's a 3. Okay, that's not too bad. So we'll gain 3. We're going to go up to 8. I'm going to go... Ooh, do I want to go again? We have a lot of energy. I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to press my luck here. We need a 5 or better. And we got double 6s. My God, this is awesome. What do we get? We get 4 minerals. You know what? I'm going to not push my luck anymore. By the way, that ticked it down to a 2 and then down to a 1. I'm not going to push my luck anymore here. We're going to gain 4 and go from 8 up to 12. That's good enough for me. We don't want to go there. This is bad stuff. This we're not worried about. We're going to use Zoe's ability once per moon. Teleport to the ship. So we're going to go to the ship, and we can spend some stuff before we leave. So let's go ahead and spend 2 and go from 12 down to 10, and we're going to get 3 oxygen and go from 9 up to 12. We're going to do that again and go down to 8 minerals, gain 3 and go up to 15. We're going to do it again, go down to 6, and we're going to gain 3 oxygen, go from 15 back up to 18. And then I want the cat treat, so we're going to spend 3 and go down to 3 to get a cat treat. And then I'm going to spend 3, and we're going to gain 3 energy and go back up to 11. Guys, okay, at the end of this moon system, we are crushing it. It was looking meh at the end of the first one. At the end of this one, we are crushing it, dude. I think it's, dude, I think it's all thanks to the TNT. The TNT is like the star of the game right here. Cool, so now we're going to go ahead and take a long flight and peace out of here, guys. We're going to spend 3 fuel to go to the next moon system. So we go from 5 down to 2, back where we started, and we get to fly to the next and final moon system, which is 2 large moons. It's going to take 4 fuel to get home from that moon system. Cool, so let's go ahead and get all these cards back in the deck. I'm a little sad, though. I'm a little sad that we didn't find 2 cat caves on either of the moon systems. That kind of sucks. I feel bad for the other cats. Where's that dang thing? Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? There it is, right there. I feel bad for the cats that are going to get stranded out here on the moons, man. We'll go ahead and shuffle these up. That's okay. We're going to save the ones that we can. And hopefully the other ones they'll live a good cat life in their caves. They'll get their cave all hooked up, dude. I'm sure they'll be fine. Or maybe some aliens will come along and rescue them. Okay, so we'll get these mixed up. Like so. Cool. And we're going to get them set up, man. So, before we do, let's go ahead and move these out of the way as well. So quite a lot of minerals that we didn't get right there. 5 minerals. Okay, so we're going to get 2 large moons. So it's going to be all of the cards. So we're guaranteed now to get 2 cat caves. We are guaranteed. So we're going to save 4 cats this game. Okay. There we go. And like so. Good stuff. And then we'll shuffle up these mineral cards. And I wonder who it's going to be. Who are we going to get? Who are we going to get? Who are we not going to get? I wonder which of the cats is the most independent. Maybe that's who we're not going to get. We'll mix these. There we go. And a quick little overhand shuffle. And we'll set up 7 in each moon. There we go. Also, if you're liking what you're seeing, man, there's going to be a link down in the description. And it'll take you over to the Game Crafter store page where you can pick up your own copy of Mini Moons and also the playmat, if you want to pick up the playmat as well, which I highly recommend. It's not needed to play the game, but I love playmats. They're so cool, and it's nice having everything set up really nice and neat. Shows you right where everything goes. It's really cool. It just keeps everything nice and organized. No, I'm not making any money for telling you that. I'm just suggesting it. I think it's a good investment. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and land on a moon. Let's go this way this time. And we're going to swap it up, dude. We're going to go in like a random spot. We're going to go here. We're going to change it up. Oh, baby. Look at that, dude. Let's go. Okay. We're going to use the cat treat. And we're going to get another cat. And we get Ada. Once per moon system. Flip 3 of the mineral cards face up on each moon. Okay, let's just do that now then. So we'll flip these 3. Ooh, okay. Well, we know which ones we don't want to go for. That's very helpful, Ada. Thank you. And, okay, we don't want to go for that one. And, ooh, a technology card. I like those. Also, we've got Nar. Once per moon system, peek at 2 of the moon cards on each moon. So let's peek at... I'm going to go this way, so let's see if it's worth going all the way around. Yes, it definitely is for that. I might even just go that way now. Ooh, and that's going to make us do that. Ooh. I might just go here first and then go back around, actually. And then we'll peek over here. Let's see if it's worth going up to the top. Okay, well, that'll let us peek at 2 more cards if we do go there. And what is here? Okay, a relatively small mining patch. Okay. I also got to remember I got my remote too. I can call the ship to the current spot, which is pretty cool. Um, okay, so we don't really, this was, let me peek again. Yeah, that was the small one, and this was the telescope. And then I kind of want to just go here because I want to get the campfire thingy. That seems good. So I'm going to spend, is it worth it? No, it's actually not worth it. Let's peek one more time because I think it gives you 2 oxygen. Yeah, if I move here for 2 oxygen and then move back, that's literally pointless. Okay, that's a shame that that's there because I'm probably not going to go to it. But hey, we know that it's there and I don't really need to go there. So we don't really need to go to these 2. We're going to go this way. So we're going to spend 2. And what do we get? We've got, oh my goodness, that sucks. We've got -1 fuel or -5 oxygen. I'm going to actually lose. Ooh. We need fuel to get home. I'm going to lose the oxygen. We're going to go down to 11. Oof. Ooh. This is bad. We're going to spend 2. We're going to go this way. We really need a mining patch. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, it'll cost 1 more oxygen to go back that way. Guess which way we're not going to go. We're going to go here. So we're going to go down the 7. My God, dudes. This leaky fuel tank thing. Oof. We found another cat cave, but we don't have a treat. And we don't have any minerals. We need some mining patches, dude. We already know that these 2 are not mining patches, right? Yeah, these are not because this was the other hill and this was that campfire. We need one of these to be mining patches, guys. I was not expecting this. Oh my goodness, we might literally lose. We're going to get +1 fuel, which is excellent, and +2 oxygen, which is excellent. But we need 1 more fuel to get back home. We need this to be, or I guess we could fly over here. What am I talking about? We got a whole other moon. We got a whole other moon to go to if this is not what we need. Okay, we're going to spend 2. And it is what we need, though. Okay, so that's good. We're going to go here. We're going to put a 3. We can get 3 mineral cards from this one. And since we're in a large moon, we need 5 or better. So we're going to spend 1 energy, and we need 5 or better. And we got a 6. Oh my God, I'm getting so lucky. I'm going to grab the 4, I think. Yeah, let's grab the 4 minerals. Like so. We'll go from 0 to 4. Tick this down to a 2. And I'm going to try again. Been getting pretty lucky. Let's see if our streak continues. And we got a 5. It does. Dude, I'm tempted to get the technology card, but we really need minerals. And we got a 3 mineral. So we're going to go from 4 up to 7. This has 1 left. And I'm going to try my luck again, dude, since we're on this hot streak right now. And we got a 6. You've got to be kidding me. I want this one that's hiding under here. What do we get? A 3. Okay, not too bad. I will definitely take it. It's not a 2. So we go up to 10. Dude, that's amazing. We just got 10 minerals off of that. Okay, so that one collapses. We don't need to go here. We could go here to get oxygen. But we can't. No, we can't. Because we got to go through this card. It's going to cost us to move. Yeah, so we're just going to teleport to the ship, I guess. Or we can call the ship to us. Let's use Zoe. Right, it's once per moon, right? Yeah, once per moon, you can teleport to the ship. Okay, we've already used Nar and Ada because they're a once per moon system. So all we have left is Zoe right now. So once per moon, teleport to the ship. So we're going to teleport to the ship. Yeah, there's no reason to go here. It's like I could spend 2 oxygen to go here and then gain 3 energy back, but I'm really in need of oxygen right now more so than energy. So, and it's a bit of a shame that we're going to lose out on this technology card, but I feel like we really needed the minerals. Okay, we're back at our ship. Let's spend... I really want to go save that other cat, though, too, dude. Dude, we might not be able to save the cat. Okay, let's do this. We need to spend 2 minerals and get another fuel. I know that. I'm going to do it again. We need to spend 2 more minerals to get another fuel. Because it's going to cost 1 to fly over here. We could just win right now. Like, we could just spend the 4 fuel and fly home. There's actually no reason to go over here. Wait, can we just do this? Can we spend 3, go from 6 down to 3, buy the cat treat, and then spend 2? I don't even think we need to spend the 2, but I'm going to spend the 2 to get 3 oxygen just because. And we're going to go from 5 up to 8. And then we may as well spend the last one to gain another energy just because. And then we're going to move 1. It's going to cost 1 oxygen rather. I was about to say fuel. We're going to move here. Is that going to cost an extra? no, to go this way, it costs an extra. That's going to cost 1. And then we're going to move here to the cat cave. That's going to cost 1. We've got the cat treat. We can save a 4th cat, and it is Ori. Once per mining action, reroll 1 die. Okay, that's cool. It's a little too late to use that, but that is cool. And then we can use the remote to call the ship to the our current location. So we'll call the ship to us, and then we can spend 4 fuel, and we can fly home. And we've saved 4 of the cats. Let's go, guys. So we won the game. That is amazing. That was cool. We didn't even need to go to this final moon because we found both the cat caves on this moon over here. That's awesome. Let's freaking go, guys. So the last cat that didn't get saved was Mouse, unfortunately. And then, of course, the 6th cat, Yaris, the little alien cat. So maybe Yaris and Mouse are hanging out with each other in a cave somewhere. So they're buddies now. So there we go, guys. That was a playthrough of Mini Moons right there by Diego Terran and Natasha Kononenko. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, man. It's always a blast playing Mini Moons. Such a whimsical, just fun, lighthearted Minton game. And it's very fun. I love the resource management. I love the decision making. I love the dopamine hits of getting minerals and pulling technology cards. And it's cool to use the technology cards like efficiently and try to maximize their, their benefit to you. And also using the abilities for the cats is super fun. And it's like a cool little puzzle to try to figure that out. And it's really, really fun stuff, guys. So if you enjoyed this one, like I said, there will be a link down in the description to the Game Crafters store page for Mini Moons where you could pick up the game. And if you'd also like to pick up the playmat, that is also available on the Game Crafter. So there it is. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up like button, hit the red subscribe button, and click the bell so you can stay updated every time I upload brand new videos. And I'll have more videos on the way very soon, guys. So until then, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.